Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have audio. Welcome to a surprise Blender for Korman stream in which we are not actually going to be doing anything in Blender specifically today. Yeah, just give me a second to move the chat to the other side of the screen here. So we are going to be, well, at least we're not doing any Blender stuff just yet. What we are going to be doing is we're going to create an animation for, or a sound to match our animation for our opening seed swapper here. So yeah, basically, yeah, we're going to be looking up our Uru SFX folder. And oh boy, that's loading a lot of sounds. Anyway, it's loading stuff up. And we will be finding some sound effects that I think will work well both for the opening and for the closing. Let's extend that out a bit. Chunk. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be doing 2 animations, one for the opening, one for the closing. Primarily the main reason I'm deciding to do this today, well, I'm a little frustrated with the editor program, Blender at the moment. My waveset camera keeps, my viewpoint camera keeps getting deleted whenever I open the file. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is making a sound for a custom sound for the thing opening and closing, and we will, yeah, we're gonna work that out. So for the first thing first, I won't have a very specific, I have a very specific lever noise I want to use, so I gotta find that first. It's from the cleft, so that's the generic cleft sound, late lever sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop my specific lever noise in here. I'm gonna see how that looks. Yeah, we gotta time that better though. So let's try. Yeah, let's wait till it actually starts moving. Okay, there we go. Okay, I like that. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna bring this all over here so that way it just starts there. So now the question becomes, what sounds am I going to use for the rest of it? Let's see, there was the... that might work. Let's put that there. Let's see how that sounds when I pair them together. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not a bad sound. That's not so bad. But it still sounds a little, still sounds a little... I'm going to insert another audio track here, and I'm going to layer in this other lever noise to it. Come on. There we go. Ah, what is it? Oh, it's trying to do its own little... Why mute that? Let's see how that sounds just that. And then compared to the... Yeah, I kind of like the way that those two layer over each other. I really like the way those two lever noises layer over each other. Not too happy with that specific length at the beginning, though. So let's... that sounds. I like how that sounds. I'm liking how that sounds. Yes, I'm liking how that particular thing is sounding there. Hi, Wonk! Pull the lever, Kronk. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing here today. Making an SFX for the lever. Yeah. So, I'm gonna skip over to here now for our closing animation. So let me find where the lever starts moving. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to match that with the lever lock noise. The cleft bucket up noise. Because that should be generally about the same thing, so... And then I think this first noise copy should also... Paste, there we go. Should also just be the same. Let's see here. I'm gonna fade that out a bit quicker near the end there. Yeah, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm gonna fade this out just right here near the end. Opening. And then we've got the close. So I'm happy with the actual lever noise. I'm happy with the lever noises. My question becomes, do I want to overlay any other noises onto it to make them distinct from each other? Because as they sound right now, they sound basically identical to each other. I mean, why do we even have that lever? Yes, it's this particular lever is to open the seed swapper. But see, that's the thing I'm having trouble with this specific wheeling noise, is that it's kind of a bit loud and overpresent for the particular noise that I want it to have. I kind of want it to sound a little more like well, for the moment, what I have right now sounds basically like the a lever and then the squeaky wheels of the of something. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the audio down to about half on the two doors here, on the two sounds here, on the wheel noises. That makes it a lot more subtle. Yeah, that makes it a lot more subtle, but then also gives us a little more room to try to add something else in there. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, that's why that sounds pretty similar, because I'm actually using the same SFX there when I really want to be using the lock sound, so. If I bring that in a bit. Oh, stop that. There we go. If I lower that particular bit down, let's see how that still looks. I'm not opposed to that particular noise. Yeah, it sounds leverish and mechanism-ish, but it's not quite giving me the abduction noise vibe I want it to have. Like, don't get me wrong, having it sound mechanism-y is good and all, but I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's descent. No, it's too organic. Too. Oh, yeah, that's got the Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of my cleft levers here. And instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to import these Urkana noises that have this electrical hum to them. So if we start off... Yeah, that gives it that, Yeah, that gives it that, Yeah, that gives it the, That gives it a, That gives it the, like, the battery charging power on noise. Doesn't it? Yeah. Question is, how does that sound without that particular track? Yeah, I think I like that lever noise or that Urkana switch a lot better. For the electric jolt of the thing powering on. I like how that sounds. It sounds more oof. It's got a bit more of an oomph for it. And yeah, but I still need something organic sounding for the actual no. That's too... Ooh, yeah, I think I know what sound I'm putting in here now. Okay, so if I get rid of that, and I get rid of that, unmute that. Okay, we're gonna take one of the tree squeak noises from Eder Chemo here. We're gonna overlay this like that. Who's texting me? Oh, prescription pickup is ready. Well, I know what I'm doing later today. Anyway, so, yes. That has enough of that organic, rubbery, squeaky sound to it, I think. Kadish sounds. Let me see what we got for Kadish. I'm gonna ignore the ambient. Most of these Kadish noises are pretty mechanical. I'm not getting... Yeah, most of these Kadish noises are pretty mechanical. I like... they work, but I think I'm on the right track with the chemo tree noise here. Actually, I'm gonna reverse the second tree noise. See how that sounds. Yeah, I think having the second one reverse is pretty good. I'm gonna lower it slightly though. Yeah, with the squeaky wheels in the background and the creaky noise plus the electric charge noise, I think we got a good combo here. And because we've got the charge up and the charge down, and we've got the squeaking up and then the squeaking in reverse, and then we have the matching wheel noises in both directions, this gives us two distinct sounds that will sound different when we play them in the age. So, now then, let's file, save as. Let's go into yeah, okay, so this is going to be our this is going to be our abduction swapper open close. Okay. Now then, I'm going to mute the visual track for that. And ironically, what I'm going to end up doing to start with is I'm going to delete that section. Yup. Project. Save as. No, cancel project. Make. Hello, Moto. Yep, that's Walgreens confirming the thing they just texted me about. Okay, so we're going to save it to my hard drive, and we're going to go to Advanced Options. I'm going to export it as the swapper open. I'm going to hit render. And it's done. Now we're going to reverse our delete. And then ironically, we're going to do it again on the other side. I'm going to Control A. And we're just going to drag it over. Right, let me unmute that for a moment. Right, okay. Drag that in. Control A. We're going to drag that over. Mute that again. And now we're going to project, make movie, save it to my hard drive, advanced options. What? Cancel. No, everything is not supposed to be. Oh. No. There we go. Cancel. Thank you. Now we do project, make movie, save it to my hard drive, advanced options. And then this is going to be close, wave, close. We're going to Z, 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 Z. So now we have everything back. I'm going to hit Control Y. There we go. I'm going to hit save again. And now we are done with that. Give me a moment. I'm going to now open up Audacity. Okay, skip. Okay, let me make sure I have a new window for Audacity. window capture, Audacity. Okay, there we go. We have Audacity. So now we have our two SFX files. Abduction swapper close, and abduction swapper open. But here's the thing: they are now wave files, and Uru only does the wave files as the streaming cache thing. If you try to export a .wave through Korman into Uru without having it as an OGG first, it's going to cause problems. So what we're going to end up doing here is I'm going to take Audacity here, and I'm going to dump our swapper open sound here. We'll just play this to make sure. There we go. So, now then, we're going to file, going to export audio, export to computer, and we're going to change this to an OGG Vorbis. And we're going to export it. Now we're just going to get rid of it. And we're going to take our swapper close. There we go. File, export audio, save it to the computer. It's going to be our export. Okay. No, okay, now then. Where's my window capture? Window capture. Window capture? What is this window capture? Properties. Window file explorer. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is our SFX folder. I'm going to jump out of here to Documents, to our Audacity folder. And here are our two files. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to go to my folder here where I keep all my files. And I'm going to dump them in here under the abduction swapper name. So then, yay! Okay, we have those. So it's time to open up Blender again. Fascinating. Newly opened. The OGV camera is now map camera now at 5 again. But it was not deleted. We'll see what happens when I reopen Blender again later. So yeah, when I was dealing with it, we're trying to track down what's going on, but sometimes some objects have been disappearing when we're opening up, and it seems to be multi-users, because this was at 4 when I closed earlier, and now it's at 5, which is a little weird. But, anyways, doesn't matter. So we're going to go to our node editor, and we're back to our seed open Python thing here. So, we have shooter trap activate. We're going to... Right. I actually have to create an object and... Okay, so we're going to create an empty. I'm going to bring this over here. And this is going to be called our abduction open close emitter pod. This is going to be a sound emitter. Going to create 2 of these. One of these is going to be opened. Abduction swapper open. This is going to be set to export because it is a new file. Okay. And there's a soft volume thing. I'm not going to set that yet because I'm deathly afraid of things being screwed with. We're going to mess with the audio here. Begin. I'm going to tag on an extra 0 there. Yeah. We're going to go 360 and then 100. Yeah, 360. And then we're going to, for this one, it's going to be the abduction close. 360. Tag on an extra 0. We'll worry about the, soft volume rate later because that's also something that's been giving grief. So we will see what's going on there later. Anyways, now we've added this. So now we're going to go here and we're going to do a sound. And this is our abduction open close emitter. We're going to click open because this is the opening. Beginning, action, play. Beginning. Don't. Ambience. It doesn't like it because it's a 3D sound. Ambience. Okay, beginning, action, play. Looping, no. Volume, don't change. Callback, none. Okay, so that's going to play when we open it. Come down over here. Gonna find our thing here. We're gonna do the sound. This is going to be our abduction emitter. This is going to be close. Go to beginning, action, play, looping, no, volume, don't change, callback, none. Okay. So we have now added so I'm going to make a save, just because I'm paranoid. Current scene. I'm going to set this to in-map camera so I can make sure I can find it. Okay, save. Guess getting paranoid. And now we are going to export. And we will see if the SFX play in the game when we do the lever pull. I really had the window. I have had the stupid window in the way the entire time. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I have had the window in the way. Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to. You guys did not see what I did at all. I'm so sorry about that. I got so caught up in doing that I forgot to actually show. So basically what I did is I created a new emitter. I added the 2 sound files. I've set them to ambience instead of 3D. We will need a soft volume for them eventually, but for the moment I'm not putting in a soft volume. Then I went to my node editor and then I added in the the specific trees for the closing and open sounds for their respective actions. So yeah, that should be everything. That should be everything. I'm going to test the age real quick. Then, and while that's doing that thing, I'm going to BRB and bio break and get some water because my throat's getting a little dry. Okay, I'm back. Now then, let's walk up to this. Back away. That is satisfying. Also, fun thing that I set up here, not that it quite works yet, but I set up a linking panel clickable around this section of the stone that is only visible. It activates when the seed is open. When it's closed, it's inaccessible. You can't click on it. So, look here. Now it's clickable. And if I were to hold my mouse on it, once I exit the region, it disables. Which is what I was trying to do in the first place with having the whole stone clickable, but that happened off stream. Anyway, so this should not be happening. Eddie, why are you getting confused about where you're supposed to spawn at? I have no idea where Eddie went. Oh, he's down here. Don't know how that worked, but okay. Anyway. Okay, so we have this working. Okay, I like how that's working. I like how that's looking. I like how that's sounding. The next thing to deal with, as far as everything else is concerned, beyond weird shadows on the ceiling, the next thing to worry about with this is I'm still missing the little electric array thing at the top. It's supposed to point inwards. but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I will worry about it later, in fact. Right now. Okay. So. Right then, this office is a little quiet, all things considered, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix some of that. Fix whatever's going on with the lighting. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with soft volumes eventually. I don't really want to deal with soft volumes right now. Especially with the issues that we're having with things disappearing. You'll notice I turned these lights off so that they're not, like, shining bright. I also deleted the light because it's... This one light up here is more than enough to fill the entire room. Beyond that, there's only the laptop screen here. But yeah, this office could use some music. Now, I have plans for 2 different tracks of music. I only have one of them at the moment. I'm waiting on Morris to get me the second song. He's working on that. But Semjay has given me a wonderful, first... Whoa! That cone is way too bouncy. I need to adjust whatever is going on with that eventually. Woo! But yeah, so this little speaker doodad. I think I will mess with that next. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up one big soft volume region for all the audio emitters. Once we get the soft volume issue fixed, that is. But for the moment, yeah, I'm going to set up a speaker. Baby bottle, do. So how does it know that we have stepped away? Right, so basically what I did is I set this up like it's a door. So let me go to my node editor here. Basically what I ended up doing is I set this up like it's it's my journey door in Ray's Shoe, which is I have this standard door Python. Yes, I know, I'm using a standard door Python to open a seed swapper. I know that's not what this Python is meant to do, and I know there's a proper way to set this up, but I don't know of any other way to make it work. So basically, you know the automatic sensor door in the hoods, the classroom door, you open it, and if you back away, it closes, or the door in Kadish Gallery, you open it, and then it closes. Basically, that's what this is. This is basically what that is. I've basically set up one of my regions here to have a population counter. So when the threshold is 0, it will trigger on exit. And so it will close. And it will automatically close. So yeah. So yeah, this whole setup basically is to say, when you pull the lever, it plays the animations like it's opening a door. And then when you exit the region, it will automatically close the close animations as if it's closing a door. The only difference between this and an actual door is that the only thing that it is allowing access to is the linking panel, because, yeah, this is my little linking panel object, and that's told to be enabled and disabled when, yeah. that's basically how that works. So yeah, it's basically an open, it's basically a door setup, except yeah, it's a door setup. I made my seed swapper a door. It's a door. I know that's probably the wrong way to set it up, but it's the only way I know to make it work. I am probably going to end up using a lot of improper Python setups to do what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, yeah. So we're going to go to our text editor here for our STL file, and I'm gonna rename this. I hesitate to remove this variable to music state swapper. Yeah, music state swapper. A or B. Yeah, music state swapper A or B. So basically, what I'm going to end up doing is, for the moment, because what I intend to do is I'm going to have this MP3 player, I'm going to have the MP3 player here start to, yeah, the MP3 player is going to basically, the MP3 player is going to play one track by default, whatever track is currently set as active when you link in. And then when somebody clicks on the speaker and swaps the music track, it will then change the STL variable. It'll stop playing song A and it'll start playing song B. So yeah, fun. Yeah, we're just gonna just do this. It'll be easier. There we go. Yeah, let's get that leaning up against the wall. Okay. Yeah, my camera is being all kinds of funky. So yeah, I'm gonna create a new empty. This is going to be our pod room music player. Pod active, and then this is going to be a sound emitter. Woohoo. Right, so let me just double check. What is the name of the Pod J SimJ Office Classic Jazz? Okay, so going to be opening this. We're looking for Pod 12 SimJ. For the moment, I'm just going to set this to auto start and loop, and then this is going to be set to the music channel. 360. I'm going to set that down to 50 because it's going to be a bit loud if I don't change it. I'm probably going to have to go in with the emitter for the abduction lever. I'm going to have to come in with the emitter for that, and I'm going to have to mess around with it later. But yeah. So we're going to come along. We're going to test the age real quick to make sure I have the audio settings something bearable for the sounds. Plopper? Plop? Oh? I think I'm missing something. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna set this up so that when I do the switch around, it's going to when I finish setting this up, it's gonna do the swap around. So that way, for the moment, because I don't have Morris's music track, I'm gonna use my default go-to, and that's one of the Teledan offices for background music. It's not gonna be final, but it will be just a placeholder until we get it will be a placeholder until I get Morris's music track for it. For the moment, we're just gonna jump in. We're gonna see how SMJ's music sounds, and yeah. That's nice and lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna lower that. A very nice, smooth track. And, yeah, I like that. Yes, it's very nice. Of course, I've got my desires for a different track later down the line, but yeah, Morris is gonna be the second track that's gonna be on here eventually. Yeah, it's very, very nice. And kudos to SMJ for this specific track. She knocked it out of the park. It's very nice. I love it. It's very smooth and relaxing. Very nice. And it really livens up the space to have some music playing, doesn't it? It's being silly. Okay, so we have a speaker emitter actually working. So, right then. So I'm going to disable auto start. Now I'm going to create a new track. This will be music. I'm going to set this to auto start. I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm going to use the Neighboring Beach music track here. Set that. Okay. So yeah, we're going to now test with Morris's track for Neighboring playing. And again, this is just going to be temporary while I wait until I get Morris's actual track. But yeah, so. Exporting, 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 exporting. Exporting. Numbers. Business. Is this working? I had to do the Lego movie reference there. I just had to. Hey, there's Uru. Okay. So yeah, we'll come in here, and now it should be playing the neighboring music as the placeholder. Totally not the right track here, but it's playing. Woohoo. Okay. Now then, to do the complicated thing, I'm going to copy the SDL name here. Music state swapper A or B. We're going to do our node editor. And I'm going to create a new node tree here. This is going to be given that name. Add Python file. We're going to load a... hold on. Cancel. Let's see. Do I have that script already loaded? Bool toggle. Yeah. Age, SDL there. Name. Clickable. Right then. Tar inside region. What is the name of this object? This is linking book. Click region. Actually, no, that's not the one I want. I want the desk camera region. We will see if this screws me up any. MP3 player speaker thing. Just audio. That might be the wrong Python. That might be the wrong Python file. Bool respond. Bool activator combo set. No, that's a puzzle thing. Bool show hide. No. Bool toggle. Random bool. Oof. That's the okay. I'm gonna briefly open up open up Reishu here. I need to triple check how I did something. Okay, so node, I need the animation. Okay, I need bool respond. Okay. Variable. I'm actually gonna not, I'm gonna have to make this a little complicated. Actually, no, I should be able to just do it like this, yeah? Go to beginning, action, play, looping, yes, volume don't change, okay. Default setting. Condition. Clickable. P3 player speaker thing. Avatar region. Desk cam region. Avatar facing target. Let's uncheck that. Check that. Okay. Message. Audio. Center. Sound. Object. Music player, sound, each music go to beginning, chin play, looping, yes, don't change, okay. And then we're also going to have to do a disable audio, going to sound, pod music player, we're going to go to the pod 12, action, stop. And then over here, we're going to do the exact same thing. Disable, audio, sender, sound. This is going to be pod music player. It's going to be stop. Okay. Advanced music state swapper, A or B. Okay. Let's pray I did not screw that up somehow. Export. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we're gonna have to pray I did not screw it up somehow. I have no idea if this is going to work, but that is what we're doing. We are playing it by ear to figure out if we've done it right. If I've done everything right, by default, we should be hearing Semj's music playing. Well, that didn't work. I got a big old clash. I got a big old crash error. Yeah. Uru did not like that. Uru did not like that at all. No, buddy, you did not do that. That was all on me. That was all on me. I wonder if I need to. Oop, wrong window. No, let me make sure these are both enable. These are all enables, because maybe it's getting confused because I was telling it to enable and disable an object at the same time. Let's give it another try and see if it works. That's the first time I've had an Uru crash on stream because I screwed something up. Not the first time I've had that happen to me, but it's the first time I've done it on stream. Boy, that's a little embarrassing, ain't it? But it's all learning experiences, ain't it? It's all learning experiences. Whew. Okay, we got Uru again. It's loading. Let's see if it works. Okay, fingers crossed I didn't bug it up. And Uru crashed again. It really does not like what I'm doing with this. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah... Oop. I have one set to auto start. Maybe that's why that's going wrong. Give that another export. Wait. I just removed the... It's going to export properly this time because I removed the node tree that was causing it to crash. Doesn't matter, I disabled the thing that said auto start. Ugh. Figuring out Uru stuff is hard. But hey, welcome aboard, buddy. Well, this properly exports and we load in. I'll show you what we did earlier. We got audio working for our abduction seed swapper. Yeah, we have a working seed swapper now. Well, almost working. There's still a few things I need to sort out to actually make the link inside of it work. But we have it playing noises, and we kind of have things mostly working. Mostly? Yeah. Yeah, it exported properly that time. Anyway, so... Yeah, gotta do that to make it work properly right now. So yeah, we have our seed swapper. It is doing the noisy things. While it's open here, let me just get a closer look at the linking panel here. Whoop. There you go. That took a lot of effort to get lined up, right? But that is our linking panel for the ratio apartment. The stone will properly have stuff going on it. Did I set that to the wrong kind of shading value, I wonder? Yeah, I'll work on it later. Anyway, but yeah, so we have a square centered around the big fancy decorative rectangle around the linking panel. Alright then. Bounce. Bounce. Alright, okay, so we've got the water working currently for the moment. Yeah. I still gotta do a water mesh for in here. And I gotta deal with stuff. But yeah, okay, right. I was gonna have to add a waterfall sound effect, but that cannot wait. Okay, so let's try the music thing again. Yeah, the stone links to the race shoe apartment because I cannot export Neighbory at the moment, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna need. I want the apartment out sooner than later, so I need an alternate way to get to it. And the seed swapper feels like the appropriate way to do it. Advanced music state swapper ARB. Okay, let's give this one more try. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do something funky. Funky, 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 funky. We will see. 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 I have a feeling this is gonna crash again, though. So. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to disable the speaker for the moment and then wait until I get the proper sound file from Morris to start poking with it again. Just because I don't have the mental energy to... If it's going to crash me again, I don't have the mental energy today to deal with fixing it, so... I will wait until I have the actual music for the second track in before I poke at it again. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash. Come on. Yeah, and there it goes again. Yep. Crashed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that note tree is just buggered up. That note tree is just buggered up, and I need to figure out some way to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to poke Doobs when he's back from holiday, and I will ask him how the Corel speaker device is set up. Because that's basically the behavior I want, and I'm clearly not doing it right, so... yeah. Okay, anyway, the thing I want to do next is I want to make sure that I have the big thing over the seed swapper, and I Actually, you know what? I think I might just skip putting on the little fancy antenna thing at the top just because it doesn't need it, I think. What it does need are wires connecting from our solar panels here to the power system. So yeah, I put in 2 solar panels. They don't actually solar panel things, but they look nice. They look like solar panels, don't they? Woo. Yeah, they look like solar panels. Yeah, so cables. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna create a cylinder. RX90. This is going to be power cable A. And this is going to have plastic colors. And we're going to shrink it down. We're going to go to our UV image editor. I'm going to unwrap. This is going to scale everything down. Plastic colors. And actually, I'm going to make this its own plastic color. And this is going to be set to shared. So, day-night shared. Yeah, anyway. For the moment, yep. Tab. Take 90. I'm going to scale it down. You know what? Blue is actually a good color for a power cable, I think. Yeah, blue is a good color. I'm going to pull this over here. And I'm going to duplicate it. So we've got 2 cables here. And we're just going to take these back bits here. Yeah. Well, there we go. And we're just gonna snake this up along to the ceiling. Both of these are gonna snake up along to the ceiling here. Oop. There we go. Just gonna pull that out a bit. It's sinking into the wall a bit more than I want it to. And eventually I'm going to have to come along here and I'm going to have to model some clamps holding these cables to the walls and ceilings, but that is that is future me's modeling conundrum. Today, I'm not worrying about that at all. So this first cable is going to go out this window. Let's pull that back a bit. this. Yeah, we're just gonna... Essentially what we will end up doing is we're just gonna model a big old ring, and then that's gonna go around the cables and clamp it into place. No, no, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that angle. I'm not liking that angle of it. Control A. Delete all faces. I'm going to create a new cylinder. RX. RX 90. There we go. Cube project. There we go. Okay. Plastic colors. 90. Yeah, just do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm going to change where this is actually coming in from. And I think I like it better coming from here. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, so this is going to come out from here. And then I'm going to object transform origin to geometry. There we go. Okay, so delete face. Okay. We're gonna just have this snaking along the ceiling here. Generally kind of just out of sight, out of mind. Let's rotate it like that. Yep, there we go. That'll look better. Go. So yeah, we're gonna have this go out the window, and it's gonna circle back up and plug into the bottom of this solar panel. Yeah, I like how this... Yeah, I like it coming out from the top better than it did, having it snake along the wall like that. That feels, I like how that feels better. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pull that. Rotate it. Rotate it. Okay, we're gonna just pull this up. Yep, there we go. Delete face. Tab. I'll be shadeless. We're gonna set this to smooth. Actually, hold on. Interior light group, because... Yeah, okay. yeah, that's not gonna have much in the way of actual lighting from the sun hitting it. All the light that's gonna be coming and hitting it is gonna be from inside anyways, so yeah, I like how that looks. I like how that's connecting up into there. Now, what I need to do is connect this other the two solar panels together. Yeah, there's no glass in these windows. There's no glass in these windows. There's no glass in these windows, so that we don't have to worry about the seal around the cable. There's no glass in these windows. The glass has long left the equation. That's why these tarps are here in the first place, is to keep water from getting in. In fact, I'm realizing I need to add another tarp over on this side, so we're gonna do that real quick. We're gonna duplicate. Pull that down. Yep. This is gonna be assigned to our umbrella shade. Okay. Rotate. Scale it in slightly a bit more. I don't want to move that particular part. I want to move this part a bit more. Okay. Boop. Subdivide. Now we're going to roughly shape this to the shape of the rock wall here. Oop. Boop. I'm going to have to subdivide those again. Boop. 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 Subdivide. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna grab these. We're gonna arc them down. We're gonna grab these. We're gonna arc them down. Grab these. We're gonna arc them down. Grab these. Arc. Grab this. Arc. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're making tarps here to keep the water from getting in. Because there's going to be rain, and I do not want rain getting into the pod. I'm going to take these. I'm going to lower them a bit. Yeah, I'm going to take that. We're going to lower it a bit more. Aha! There we go. Gonna raise this one up. Okay. Gonna subdivide that one. In. But yeah, the rough goal here is to just make a tarp that looks like it's generally obeying the laws of physics. I'm gonna come along here. I'm gonna subdivide. Control T. There we go. Now we're just gonna come along here. We're gonna select a few faces. I'm gonna smooth the vertex a bit in places. Smooth. There we go. And this way, yeah, it's gonna look a lot more like it's been pinned roughly to. Don't worry that I don't have any actual pins holding these things in. I'm going to import them in later. And they're going to be everyone's favorite miniature ribbon daggers. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, that's a little low. That's a little low. That's a little low. That's a little high, actually. Okay, I think as long as I pull that in. Ooh. Okay, that should be roughly good enough. So now I'm gonna select all of these faces. Boop. And then we're going to extrude upwards. Pull it backwards a bit. Extrude upwards. There we go. And then just like that, we now have a rotation and scale. There we go. We now have a 4-tarped section here. Yeah, that looks pretty neat, I think. But yeah, now I need to connect the two solar panels together. So right now only one is connected to the actual pod battery. How do I want to do about this? And I think the easiest way is I'm just gonna tools, duplicate. I'm gonna add plastic color 03. Tab. Assign. Yep. Okay. And then this one's going to be shared. I'm just gonna select all of these, extrude, and because I can't see anything, let me make, no, let me make that shadeless. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh, weird. Way too far off from what I want. I want this to be more at the corner. Yep. 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 And in fact, you know what? I'm just gonna... Nope. I didn't want to delete that! P by selection. There we go. Object transform origin to geometry. There we go. Now I can bring this forward. Yeah, that'll do. Now we select all of these. Okay, there we go. And then we're just gonna extrude. Pull it up. Y, rotate it. Z, rotate it. There we go. So now this. Okay, we'll lift that up. So yeah, this is now going to connect up to the bottom of the other solar panel, and then that way it'll appear like they are linked together, which is then connected up into the main battery system for the pod, yada yada yada. Right. And then we're just gonna connect it up to the corner here. Shadeless. So this one's gonna, I'm just gonna set day, night cycle, like, there we go. Rotation and scale, smooth, force, real-time lighting onto that. Yeah. There we go. That's a cable connecting to solar panels. And then another solar panel is connected to the pod system. And I need to build some clamps holding it in place, but yeah, okay. Let's export the age and take a look how that looks. In person, that is, because Blender is one thing, being in person is another. Ah! I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that plastic texture color, though, aren't I? I am getting a lot of mileage out of that frickin' plastic color texture. But yeah, we now have a visual indication of where all the power is coming from. Which is good, in my opinion. Because that's one thing this has been missing so far is where's the power for all this coming from? Yeah! Eddie, why are you in the cone again? I can accept a little lighting on the side of that, I guess. Though that really won't... For the moment, I'll accept that, because it should be fixed when I get us working softball in here. Lovely music by Semjay again, if you were not here for when we put it in. So I've got Shroomy up here. Last week. I got the seed emitter thing. Down here. Ooh. We've got this thing I need to add a spinning noise to. Better. Glowing B20. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Bounce. Look at that glow on the wall. I love that. That's such a subtle little detail. Anyway, yeah. Notice that my avatar is getting lighting on it from below here, where it really shouldn't be. That's because I need to fix the I need a soft volume on it. That is currently not in place. Whee! Easy access to the cliff. Oh. Easy access to the cliff. Oh. Access to the cliff. If you can get up onto it, that is. Hold on a second. That may not be as big of a problem as I thought it was. Okay. Where does the actually come out at? Okay, it comes out up here. Okay. That's probably not as big as a problem as I was worried, but yeah, okay, that's... Somebody can jump their way up here, that's one thing. Of course, that's assuming anyone can get up on top of the pod to begin with. Yeah, if they're down here, the chances of them... Now, see, this is the part of the episode where I start to worry that I made things too climbable. But I think I did my job properly in the past. Yeah, look at that. There's a big ol' lip there. Looks like Past Me did the job right of building a lip in there to keep players from... Okay, yeah. I think Past Me did the job right to keep players from... Yeah, Past Me did the job right to keep players from getting up there early. Okay. Oh. There's a hole in the pod I need to close up. bit of extra movement on that. Covers that all up nicely. Okay. Okay, that's one issue taken care of. The question is anybody even actually going to be able to get up here before? Actually going to be able to have any trouble getting. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get out here through the pod itself, and they can. Okay, so my next question is net force 5. My next question for this is. I think I should encompass both sides of this. The left and right sides like I did the other part. Because if I look at this shadowing right here, it's clearly got something going on there. Whee! I like how that looks. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah. D25 marble. It is something. Okay. But yeah, I closed up that little gap in the seam there. Ooh, hello, there's a gap I gotta fill in too. Let's grab that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, Pass Me did an excellent job sealing that up. You gotta get past like 3. Yeah, Pass Me did an excellent job. I don't have to worry about that nook. It's this one over here. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to really properly climb up this one. I won't. I know you will probably prove me wrong. But if you can get up there, then I have some cliff reworking to do. But at any rate, it should all be fine. Except for this visible seamage here, which past me was okay with, but current me is not. I am not happy with that visible line between the textures, which means I gotta come up with some way of blending those together. If you excuse me a moment, I'm going to BRB to get some water. So yeah, I will be right back, and I'll go to the bathroom and all that, and yeah. Okay, now then. Camera region. I think, yes, the thing I need to do is enclose this window in a bit more. But do I have the mental energy for that tonight? It's about 2 hours I've been streaming. There. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something that I definitely need to do. And that is finally import that knot model file. Append. Let's see here. Not object. What is the actual object? Not 3B. I'm looking for object. Cylinder 003. Cylinder 003. Okay. Okay, so this is rope knot. Oh. Rope 01, not set to the interior light group. Okay, day. Come on. That's way too big, and also needs UV unwrapping. No. Cube. Unwrap. Smart UV unwrap. Rope. Mikata rope. Red. There we go. That looks right. Okay. And that's a very big model for a rope knot, especially for here, so we're going to scale it down. Yay. Okay. Transform origin to geometry. And now, right, that's spawn. Partial to mining just for consistency's sake. Okay. Now we're going to duplicate it. We're going to yoink it all the way over here. Gonna square it up. Now that looks like it's properly attached to the thing, doesn't it? Thank you again to Theo for creating this rope knot model for Nabry. Very nice to have. Okay, so we're going to rotate by the y-axis. To duplicate it again. That was too much. That was too much. Yoink. 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 Come on. Go in there. Tab RX. Let's rotate it like that. Okay. Starting to get... This is starting to look properly tied up now. This lined up. Yep. Ooh, hold on, that actually. Let's rotate it like that a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. That is definitely looking pretty good. Okay. Duplicate. Slide this over to here. Right, the angles of those aren't quite perfect, so I'm going to have to duplicate it. Yep. Nope. Yoop. 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 Let's get that in alignment better. Okay, we'll angle that in. I am unmuted. Yes, I am unmuted. Very naughty, yes. Santa knows if you've been naughty or nice. Yes, it is Christmas this week, by the way. So yeah. Figured I might as well. I have this Wednesday, I have today off, the Monday off, of doing anything else. There are no other Uru streamers doing their streams today. So I figured I might as well do this Uru stream stuff today. Hold on. Tab. see why I did it that way in the first place. A little annoyed with that, but I see why I did it. I'll fix it later. Okay. Pulling this forward. Pulling it down. Pulling it back. Okay. Okay. That is 6, 7, 8 out of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more. 14 total. Okay, I've just gotta tie up these bits here. Come on. Doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't have to. Just has to look mostly realistic. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I need to listen to today's cavern today. Yeah, I need to listen to that. I also need to catch up on the last one. It's been too long. I'm probably gonna do that after I'm done streaming today. So yeah. We will see if I get the time. If I remember to do that, I need to do it. I need to check it out. Ugh. Did I did not do what I was doing with the other patterns. Okay. Well, okay. But yeah, I need to listen to the stream, the latest cavern today. Ugh. You know you're having a busy life when you don't feel like you have the time to even listen to a podcast, you know? Okay, just 2 more to go, and then I think this thing will look perfectly held in place. Like, properly held in place. think once I check out how this lasts, once I do one last export, I think I'm going to call it a stream for Blender at least. I may get back on and do some gaming. Not sure if I'll do ESO or something else. Okay. Okay. Exporting. Again, I may just listen to the Cavern Today interviews and not do any more streaming after today. We'll see. I may do more streaming on Thursday. Definitely Friday, though. We'll see how Thursday plays out, I guess. I don't know if there's anything beyond, the usual stuff, but country evening, yeah, country evening. I don't know if there's anything beyond country evening on Thursday. We will see. We'll see if I have the energy to do streaming on Thursday. I may be emotionally energy drained from Christmas Wednesday. No town hall on Wednesday. I know I posted a message about that, but yeah, it's Christmas, so should probably go without saying. But I'm saying it just in case. Well, I'm glad to see you spawned in the right place this time, Eddie. That looks so much better, I think, than just having the ropes sitting there. That's much better than just having it just being the ropes just without any knots. Having the knots holding it in place like that makes it look like it's been really tied into place and held there, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna actually make a screenshot of that for this stream's thumbnail. I'm very happy with that. And you can see it on stream there. So yeah, we're just gonna drop that in, a new layer. This is going to be named Sounds Good to Me. And this is going to be 23. Thumbnail 25 on the 23rd of December. Very nice. Yeah, you too, buddy, and anyone else listening still, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will probably see you before the New Year, but yeah, definitely everybody have a Merry Christmas and any other holiday. I know Hanukkah is coming up around Christmas too. I think Hanukkah starts the 24th. I think Hanukkah starts tomorrow. I don't know if there are any other winter solstice holidays starting around this time too. But if there are, and their names are completely escaping me, seriously, merry, happy holiday that I am forgetting. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to all. Yeah, that looks great. I like that. I like the knots on that. That makes that look. Those knots on there make that look complete in a way that it didn't before. I knew it was gonna add that, but it adds such a vibe to it now. As far as notes to my future self, the things that still need doing here, specifically in this room. Visually speaking, I need to add shadow trim along where the wall. I need to add drop shadows, pre-made drop shadows. Because you see, like, right here, there's some cast shadows. Yes, thank you, Lever. But you can see that there's, like, some drop shadows from the ceiling lamp hitting things like the desk and casting a shadow here. And then if you look down there, you can see where it blends and seems a lot better. But then it kind of stops, and it's... Yeah, I need to add in some blend shadows there to really consolidate it a bit better. Camera region. That one's good. This one. I need to actually properly set this up as a proper sitcam python and not just crudely tacking on a telescope python onto this at the same time. Because, yeah, that is literally what I did here. I had my sit modifier, and then I also tacked on the telescope modifier, and it looks a little weird. It's probably not the best way to do it, and I need to fix it, but plushies! We get a nice view out the window. Journal. Oh, I actually forgot. I remembered to change the paper backing. Yay, okay, yes, these benches are sittable. Whee! They are only sittable from certain directions. So, like, I'll sit here. Whee! Yeah, so yeah. The main thing I really need to do next is... put in drop shadows along the back here and make it so that the shadows look a little more consistent than they do. But, yeah, otherwise, I think the upper office visually is just about done. I can't think of any other major things to add here at the moment. Artwork. Behind the sofa, or the hammock here, I could maybe put... I know exactly what I'm gonna put there, but it requires me to build a whole other area, so... Okay, I'm gonna do that before I forget to do it. Yeah. It's gonna go... Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do now. I know exactly what's gonna go back there. You might be thinking, why am I taking the picture frame? Well, this is just going to be a temporary object, or rather, it's going to be a temporary, This is not the final image. This is absolutely not the final image. This is absolutely not going to be the final image on here. It is not, it is not, it is not. In fact, it is so much not the final image. I'm going to change the texturing on it. Plastic colors tab. Okay. Plastic colors. This is going to plastic colors. Cube project. Actually no, I'm just going to unwrap, reset. Take 90. We're just gonna stick everything. Actually, no. No. 1, no, 0, 1. Interior like goop, yeah. Sure, why not? Okay. Walnut. You reset. Actually, no, hold on. Yep. Smart UV project. There we go. Big old wooden frame. Big old wooden picture frame. And then because that is not the final picture that is going to be on it, I'm going to here, and then I'm going to duplicate that, and then this is gonna be by selection. This is gonna remove all those. This is going to be no tar or nose and chair. No, that's, I need umbrella shade. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, this is so not the final texture that I'm just gonna cover the whole thing up with a tarp. Yup. Cube, unwrap. And this is going to be tilt and canopy. Rotate 90. Yep. And we'll do it like that. T, subdivide, Control T. Yep. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to do exactly like what we did with the other tarps upstairs. We're just going to extend that outwards. Yep. Just like that. onto the floor. Pull that up against the wall a bit more. Problem is, I need a specific texture for an area I now need to build out. It's for a surprise unveiling later. Yes, exactly. So yeah. What game is that actual texture from, though? That is not a game specifically. That is custom artwork that I did for my stream VTuber avatar backstory stuff. So yeah, basically, it's a big ol' homage to Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, and one of my fanfics. That in the background there is a Stargate, a custom Stargate design I came up with for one of my fanfics. So this is basically just a big ol' reference to that particular universe. So. But yeah, for anyone who has been paying attention, who's been paying attention to some of the you know, the story stuff that we were doing on I would just say that there should be an active journal in Nabry currently. Still need to go along and edit it into a properly formatted journal, etc., etc. But there's a journal for one of the Discord story events that I did an unwritten session for, and if you've read that or are familiar with that particular adventure that took place in Nabry's Mountain, you can probably guess what this mystery painting tarp. You can probably guess what that is supposed to be, and yeah, it's a big painting. A big painting. And it will be unveiled at a later date. But yeah. Yeah, the photo, yeah. The photo is, yeah, as for the original photo that you were seeing in the UV editor there, that is, this is from Mysterium in Denver, the 2022 August Mysterium that took the 2022 Mysterium that took place in Denver. That's me right there. Yep. I'm holding up. You can't really tell it, but I'm holding up an Arai beetle. Anyway, it's a little low poly and pixelated because I didn't want to have the full quality image because it was a very, very big image. So it's shrunken down and it's desktop size. You've probably seen it at my desk in Shiso, so yeah. But anyway, the proper sized photo is right here on the desk. So yeah, we got a big giant photo. We got a big giant painting, and it'll be in the later date. That does kind of help fill out the. Yeah, that actually. Actually, hold on. Boop. Let me export this. I want to take a look how this looks. I want to take a look at how this looks in game. But yeah, I need to build out a new area to have a proper visual image for that painting. It's on my to-do list, but yeah. I know exactly what that's going to be now. I know exactly what that's going to be now. so once we finish testing this out, I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm gonna get some food, and then I'm gonna catch up on some Tavern Today streams, I think. Tavern Today broadcasts, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no! You did not just... All of that effort to fix you, D20, and now you're back at your old tricks again? All of that effort to fix you, D20, and you teleport back up here again? Again? Again. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Maybe I need to put some stuff in these upper middle shelves and maybe some stuff along the top. But for the moment, I think I am happy with what is here. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough with what is here that I am content. Happy enough with what is here for a background to, at the very least, screenshot it and set it as my default. I think on the floor to the right of my desk. This thing or these things. The bench on the wall or the battery in the fridge. Yeah, this is an uninterrupted power supply battery box. So yeah, we got cables for the computer, we got cables for the mini fridge. I need to add a rumble for it. I need to add a little generator rumble to it. But that's future sound stuff. That's future sound stuff. I think as far as the visuals go, I am very happy with this current layout. No, the power cable does not need to connect to it because, look, the battery has its own cable that connects into the system. Here, let me... There's this cable that comes off the battery and goes and connects into all of this stuff. So it is connected to the power. The battery is connected. It's all connected. So yeah, but the power comes in from outside. It connects up there. It searches through here, and then this is where it all connects. Nonsense. I may give that a different tart color, just so it stands out a bit better. But that's, again, future me. Future me's decision to do that. At the moment, I am pleased with this as a background layout, and I think this is gonna be good. This is good enough for me. This is good enough for me, I think. Now the next major step as far as the actual stream setup stuff goes is to actually rig my digital avatar so it can, sit here and just, you know, animate, and I can talk, etc., 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 blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I need to actually animate this sprite instead of just puppeting it around by hand. Yeah. Future stuff. Future stuff for future me. I like how this looks, actually. Look at this. The chat, you need to be back over here. Yeah. There you go. There you are, chat. And then I'll just sit here in the middle of the stream and I can move aside if need be to put up other things in the background. Yeah. I'm liking this. Amusingly enough, if I really wanted to, I could probably just load this up instead of making a fixed background, but I want the fixed background anyways. That said, I could probably literally just use this to be just load up the age and then have it in the background of my streams. Oh, that would be funny. But anyways, oh yeah, this is where I'm going to call it for today, and yeah. I'm gonna call it here. My throat's getting dry, so I will see you all next time. Bye! Okay. Bye, bye, bye. Take care, everyone. I really need to make a new stream ending screen, too. But that's Future Me's problem. Bye.